From the heaven, sound complains through the rain. There's something, 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 something. Good evening, folks. Happy Thursday, 8 o'clock. Here are some songs at 8, and tonight's performance is very much dedicated to Lestat's in San Diego. My camera seemed a little dark though. Let me just turn this up. Last night, oops, I don't know what happened there. Sorry for the confusion. One second. There we go. Is that better? Last night I found out that from Louie, who is the booker and single-handed heart and soul of this wonderful venue that I basically grew up in. I did all my open mics when I was going to college, and they had just opened, and it was like only on one side, and we just discovered that they started these open mics, and it was really amazing. I met so many of my good friends there, and then the second room opened, and it was just a music venue, and it became over the years a treasure in San Diego. And last night, Louis ended up posting a really heartfelt post on Facebook saying that the coffee shop needs to close the music venue permanently. It's made the news today, and last night when I read that, I really just burst into tears. And it's the first closing of anything during COVID that really hit hard, that became personal for me, because that is, I feel very much my music family, my blood, and my music blood, and like as a songwriter, growing up there. And it's been a rough 24 hours, and it's strange to feel such a connection, but it's also disorienting. During this time there's just so much death and renewal, and it's very confusing. And what my hope is that Louis is such an incredible asset to San Diego music scene that someone better snatch him up quick, because he makes incredible things happen to the songwriting culture. One thing that I love about Lou is that he never cared about like popularity or clout. He loved people who were national tourists who would go through Lestat's, but he gave everyone a chance. He gave college students, high school students, just as best of a chance to play a gig there as the next Jason Mraz. And he is really one of the most humble and caring human beings. I remember after every gig, he would just come and help me pack up my stuff, and then hand me, he would record everyone's gigs and do a CDR that night and just hand them to you, so you have a copy of your own set. And so everybody got to take a piece of this place with them, to go home with. And it's not just the artists, the people who go there love this place. Sometimes they'll go study on one side and then hear, music, and then come over and discover new music. And it's just been an incredible institution. And so my love goes out to Lestat's West and Louis tonight. And so I'm going to play some old songs I used to play there. And I have a little video to show later of a long time ago during my third CD release. The crazy thing is, last year right before COVID hit, I was in New York. And I had texted Lou, and I was like, hey, I think I would like to book a CD release show for my fourth album, SURRIJA, in May. And I did. I booked it. It was supposedly for May 23rd or 25th or something like that in San Diego. COVID hit, and then it never happened. But it was on the books. That was supposed to be my last gig. Outside of that, I think my last gig there was actually watching and singing with Tim Corley, who is another wonderful songwriter that I met at the open mics. Who is, I don't know where he is right now. I think he's in Texas. I forget. I'm sorry. Or Seattle, maybe Tim. I'm sorry. And Nathan Aaron, who is, I think he is in Arizona. Anyway, so many incredible humans. Really, they're not like egos. They don't just, when you walk into that room, your ego goes away, or you better leave it at the door, because you can just tell that stuff from a mile away in some rooms, you know. And that's one of those rooms where you walk in and you are just a person, a regular old person enjoying music or playing it. So, all right, my love goes to you. And so I'm going to start with some older tunes, I think, tonight. I was like looking up some old lyrics because I can't remember my own lyrics. Good evening again. I'm going to put this banner up. I didn't want to put it up quite yet, but I'll put this here. The album's been nominated for San Diego Music Awards, and you can go vote under Best Pop Album. And I will say that this album couldn't have happened without the stats of my existence. It's crazy to think. So many memories. I literally went through texts crying yesterday, talking to people, going, oh my God, remember that time when we were just dancing in front of hanging out in front of the entrance and dancing? Or seeing you outside the door, coming to see the show. Just really cool. I wrote down a list of people I played there, but I'll talk about this later. Okay, all right. So there will be strangeness tonight. There will be mistakes. There will be old songs that I have forgotten how to play. And I'll start with this one. What I would always ask Lou, like, what do you want to hear? He would always request this song. So I'm going to play that. It's for you, Lou. Can you guys tell me real quick if my levels are okay? If it's too hot? This is Plain God. It's on my first album. So the songwriting is so different. Okay, I have the lyrics in front of me. It's about my dad, of course. I know your pinball's running away from the beginning. Its reflection strikes its distance, score tops you win. You know, I think you're fooling, no matter what your intent. But I know that you know the silver ball resents your manners. Don't you let a Jimmy let your heart insult your humor. Someday soon coming, light will come and watch you and wait. Don't you let a Jimmy set aside your empty nights awake. Good days at a ticket find themselves without your God. So many memories, I'm gonna cry. Oh God, Lou. What are the words? Shame on those who burned your pale hands. The internet does not have my lyrics complete. But keep on running. Don't you let a Jimmy let your heart insult your humor. Someday soon coming up, light will come, watch you and wave. Look here, little Jimmy, set aside your Emotional. So emotional. I know, I forgot all the words. There are no lyrics not complete, but the hail, Google. So, some of you, oh wow, Mikey, J&J. So yeah, that's another whole thing. I don't even know if I don't even know if I have any video or live anything of Jason and Jane playing there. Anyway, that is an old song. I'll play another old song. Here's a fun one. This is also from, these are all first album things, either first, second, or third, I guess, is when I really played in San Diego. How are you guys tonight? Thursday? Any plans for the weekend or tonight? I found a street market in LA, late night, like a street food market. So I'm gonna go tonight. Get me some tacos. This is a song about imaginary friends. Because sometimes they are important. Okay. Dear friend, I think you got the wrong address. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but an itch deserves a scratch. I see you screaming at your halo. My pet cockroach senses love. Less verb, really? Maybe I'll go like this. How about? You put on da-da-da-da to make sure whites and colors for beating sake. Freddy, good time, don't miss a thing. Someone's always watching. Got a life for your cigarettes as long as you will keep them. Wings, wear them wings. I'll take the ride across to be your savior. No, don't mean to be knocking on so hard, at your door. For what rare reason would you turn me down? Hell, I got some blonde, you see. Would you please now just take a hint? Dog will bite his tail if you leave it alone. Pretty good time, don't miss a thing. Hey, someone's always watching. Got a life for your cigarettes as long as you will keep them. Pretty good time, don't miss a thing. Ooh, someone's always watching. I got a life for your cigarettes as long as you will keep them. And I just realized that the music video for that song was made at Lestat's. That was the first music video I had ever made in my life. You can go find it on my YouTube, I guess. It's called Freddy Good Time. Some people think it's called Freddy Got Fingered, and I don't know why. It's called Freddy Good Time, and the music video is somewhere on the internet. Please feel free to let me know if there are any sound issues or anything like that. I'm using a new camera tonight, so you can see all my flaws. It's great. I love it. I thought that I would show this little video of my third album release, a song from my third album release. Before I do that, though, I'm going to plug this right here on this banner about voting for SURRIJA. You can do that sometime during this next hour, maybe. And then I'm going to say it really quietly because I'm really shy about it. So I bake. Some of you know that. I bake a lot. And I've taken a lot of really great pictures of some of my baked goods, and I uploaded them to be in this competition called The Greatest Baker. And I made it into the top 10 in my group. There's like 20 groups. I made it into my top 10 today in my group. And so we have a week to get to the top 5 of each group, and that takes public voting. So if you, I urge you to go look at the pictures on my profile at thegreatestbaker.com, something like that. Josephine, you might know better than I do. I'm so sorry to make you do this. The top 10 in my group, not in the whole thing. And there's like many groups, 15 or to 20 groups or so, I think. And so we have a week to publicly vote for the next cut, which is the top 5 of each group. And then I think that somewhere in there they start, going group to group. Anyway, you can go look at my pictures and see within my group if you think I am worth voting for. I'm very shy about it because this down here is my number one. I have like 3 passions in my life. First one, music. This banner right here, so you can go vote for that. 2 is eating, so baking. So you can go vote for that. And 3 is my baby pillow. There's no voting. That's just, my baby pillow is just going to the grave with me. And it's the thing that I take if the house burns down. So outside of you have access to 2 of the 3. So, oops, sorry, that was loud. I suggest that you go take a look at everything. I've actually been going to all the different categories and San Diego Music Awards and listening to everybody and discovering amazing music. There was this one song under, I think it's best folk song. It's the first category. I forget what the category is. And there's someone under the name of Pip Lewis. She's, I think, 19, if that. And her song just blows me out of the water. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I haven't been enjoying discovering a lot of music through the music awards, and so I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna read you guys' comments real quick. What is the website? Let me try to find it and put it out there. Wait, hold on. Let me see. For the YouTubers, it is in the info box already. But let me look and see if Greatest Baker. Okay, I'll put the link in. Basically, it's just voting under a Facebook account. Where do I put this? Oh, I'm going to put it in the restream so that you guys can all see it at the same time. Here's the Baker link. I just put it. I don't know if that showed up on Facebook though. Let me put it in Facebook. Here we go. I put it under Facebook. Bookface. You decide. Anyway, again, music first. Baked goods second. Aight. So, I'm going to show you this video that I've been enjoying revisiting. And I might go away for a second, but here we go. You see this? So, this is 2011. I guess I'll play some commentary as we go. This is 2011 at my third album release. This is the title song of the album called Goodnight Company.
Ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
See that house on a river. It's where I see, where I love. Who will be your dame? With 3 dresses to my name. Won't you stay with me for always company?
Mikey, I think you were there.
Like some leaves will all recover from all the smooth rain around kind.
So those are called boom whackers. They're pitched pipes, plastic pipes. So dumb. This was my band, yeah. There's Bobby up front with the hat, Paul next to him, Greg, who I met at Lestat's a long time ago, and James, the guitarist. They're like frantically looking for what to do next. No one knows what's happening. And yeah, Vu, I think you were there, right? Yeah. Oh my God. There was such a wonderful band. We were such big dorks, and we got along so well. And Bobby here on the keyboard, he is the official organist for the San Diego Padres. So if you go to baseball games, you're hearing him play. And Louie is in the sound booth doing all the sound for us. It's so often a thankless job to be in the booth because you don't get seen, and he was always just so so good. That's the band. Yay! Oops, didn't make me play that. Stop. Okay. And that was 2011! So crazy! And after that, I haven't been there with a band since then, actually, just because I've had been moving around so much. Those are called boom whackers, and they're like, kids' toys, and it's great. I just love it. That was a Goodnight Company, and if you go to Jane Louie under Spotify or Apple, I have a different body of work that you can see. Yeah. Okay. So, what should I do next? I am so not prepared because I went filming 2 nights in a row. I'm so tired. I slept today from 2 to 5. I'll do this. I know it was a lot of reverb, but I'm gonna turn it down and turn it back on. Oh, I'm going to turn down the verb and then turn it back on and see if that changes anything, okay? Check. 1, 2. I know it's a lot. Give me a second. Check, check, check. How's this? Is this any good? A little better? Basically, I'm playing all the songs tonight that I know I've played at the stats before. This is not my song, and this is my friend Annalex's song. I loved playing it at the stats. Such an intimate space. The weight of the world lifted by a girl, lifted by fate. Love, don't hate me, I try my best. Kicked me in the ass, it kicked me to the curb. Do I deserve to hold on to Providence, the circumstance, to how we danced in the hall? I gave you my old farewell, to let it go and taking things really slow. I thought you should know. So, what are you doing while you're watching? My crew is better than anything I ever had in you. 'Cause oh, what we do it for now. These paper cuts growing up, butterflies in my gut. Am I strong enough to hold on to Providence, the circumstance, to how we danced in the hall? I gave you my old farewell, to let it go and taking things really slow. So don't let me go. Hold on to everything and anything I ever had in you. 'Cause oh, what we do it for now. These paper cuts growing up, butterflies in my gut. I thought you should know. Yikes, I forgot how to do that song too. Yay. I asked just because, like, about what you do when you're listening. If you're just, folding laundry or actually watching a movie, but silently. You know how sometimes you multitask, and that's how you can pay attention. For me, it's working, and then listening to a YouTube blogger, and then like a movie is playing on a smaller window, but silently, just so like there's visual and audio white noise, so that I can focus on writing an email. Because I know I have to manipulate myself that way. Eating ice cream, I like that very much. Please explain flavor. Grading student. You're a grading student, or you're grading student work while you're watching. I see. What do you teach? So curious to know you guys' backdrops. Dan. Hi, Dan. Dan Chisett is a wonderful photographer and friend who used to go to I was him at every show, not my show, not necessarily only my shows, but all the shows, and he would just be taking photos of all musicians. He has an incredible library, and of every musician. I know that in San Diego. Clean the house. 1,000. I'm glad the toilet is getting cleaned. So how about I go, something harder. I kind of want to do, I don't know. Maybe I want slower. Illusionist Boy. Illusionist Boy? Music. That's what I'm going for tonight right now. I'm going for some tear jerkers. Just keeping it chill. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's gonna take a second to... Well, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna waste your time listening to me. Tune the guitar. So never mind that. Sorry about that. Okay, well, let's go hard then. Let's go Turnstile Hostel. Let's go hard. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Illusionist Boy. It's so out of tune though. I feel so bad. Okay. Turnstile. Good luck, everybody. I don't remember how to play this just from 2 days ago. I don't know you. Yet. Bet your life, no by now, it's here to miss me. I got big fire. One takes all, Russian doll, hesitation tiny, she knows better. Your call box empty and full of chains. Shiny, comb buttoned up your claim to fame. Cold chin, staged urchin holiday. Backward straight line never did look the same. Turnstile or stone temple and to rely for your blows. Ooh, arms up, gunpoint, lying hollow. Can't feel the quiet. It's time to go. December cold, suddenly she's 19 birthday festival. Danger mode, my ball, containers like I bet we strip her. But he builds up and she builds out, they're not the same. I'm a token doll, so I just sat down by your name. I put it down the street, fights out, just walk away. So versatile, just another day. Just I don't know. Don't ever feel enough to make a difference. Stop your crying, I couldn't give the confidence. Just keep quiet. Suddenly, you walked out of the room ready. I think it's you, but I'm not so sure. You do this thing with your chin, it's you angry. 5 feet away, hands to yourself, and punched by your words for 4 hours straight. You weren't really here, but talk like you. You scare me, Mom. You kept in my mind a diary. You're following you, my following you. You're following you, my following you. Turns out hostile, temple into reminder for your love. Arms open, pouring my anger hollow. Reminded me for your love. It's not perfect, but I'm getting better at it. And that is the point. Because I'm so lazy at practicing that I don't practice. These are my practices, you see, with you here. Also sweating. Very good, very good. I dig it. I'm enjoying playing this. Yeah. Victor. Gaio! You're funny. It's good to see you here, though. I would love for some anime to use that song. Oh, I can see that being like an opening title with the, with like the all the, yeah. Yes, I would love that. That was a great description I just gave. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna do Gilo with the, with this track today. I'm just feeling a little bit. I feel like I'm forgetting songs. What songs do I have that I'm not playing, yo? Did I play Firefly last time? Hi, nice. Thanks. I can't remember if I played Firefly last time. I think I did. I used to be such an anime head. I just haven't followed it. Adult Swim introduced me to so much awesome stuff, and then I just lost track. Although I bought Samurai 7, the animated series, and gosh, I gotta say that, I mean, I've had that for a long time. Of course, Cowboy Bebop, but Samurai 7 is such an interesting show. I just really love it. I'm not sure if you guys dice, you should check out Samurai 7, the animated series. It's really freaking cool. If I was to play Surraya, I don't remember how to play it. Is this the key? So this is the origin story of Surraya. Surraya was a real person that I met at Lestats. Oh. Look. I was at a open mic at Lestats, and this girl came up to me after my set, my 2 songs, and she said, or her mom said, "Hey, my daughter wants to meet you." And I said, "Yeah, of course." And the daughter was like 8. Her name was Surraya. She was half Thai and half Dutch. And we talked for the next, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so. I'm just gonna look for the lyrics real quick because I have no idea what they are. And it just changed the way that I felt. It changed my trajectory that night because she was so mature. We talked about life, what she wanted to do. And I think she was mostly fascinated by the fact that she saw somebody that looked like her on stage, which was, which is a strange thing for a little girl who doesn't see that very often. And so she started asking questions that felt really deep. I cannot find the lyrics, so I'm just gonna wing it. And so I wrote this song for her. It's called Surraya. Surraya, days are coming. Surraya, the fog is moving. Maybe you stay with me while we wait for such a day when rainbows kiss the river in which we both have laid. Quicksand, she said, alone with me while we live with some of that. Send a strength on my mind while I wait. I'm waiting on you, time. Waiting on this old patch of ice. I'll keep these both hands on you, time. Make the fortunes on a dice. curious why you chose her name, hey girl, as your performer name. Yeah, so because after a number of years, so her song came out on the second album, and I don't know her. I don't know where she went. That was the only time I've ever spoken to her, and we never kept in touch. And after a number of years of really taking a break from music, I was exhausted, and I didn't really know if I had a fourth album in me. There was a time, when I just didn't. It was a little bit of a crisis of sorts where I was going through some personal things. Father had just died, and had to kind of get into therapy quite a bit about just working out some things that were blocking and some trauma. And once all that stuff got unblocked a bit, I could hear music again. And when you start unblocking things, you realize that the unblocking things that has to do with your childhood bullshit, right? Like we all have so much to unlearn, and we couldn't help it. These are protective mechanisms that we used as kids that worked, right? And so we keep these things. But there's a point at which these things stop working for you, and so when I unlearned these things, it was an interesting feeling of then reconnecting with a truer kind of childhood self. And then the memory of this girl and this conversation always kind of stayed with me because she was so beyond her years. And I always thought, gosh, I hope I grow up to kind of retain her in me. Like I hope I grow up to keep this childlike curiosity and love for the world, and asking questions and not being self-conscious about being silly or too kind. Sometimes the world is not kind to kind people. It's a strange paradox. And so with her, I thought, to keep her in me, why don't I take on her name? And it's a variation of her, so it's not necessarily her that I'm trying to be. I'm using her name as a reminder for me. Yeah. Waiting for your exit, so there's no between. It's too late, spider cracks 13. Pain like stone, but water soft and can corrode. Can't always use spearmint to move my mountain slow. Am I the fire? Am I the beast? Am I the light? Am I belief? Half of the more stay put as a cry. Half of the creed get good as a lie. Charm and smile, birds and bees, a good disease. Towels dry, ready, cry and keep. Brother witness, tragic courtroom breakable. Well, he may turn into you, but I will keep it slow. Am I the fire? Am I the beast? Am I the light? Am I believe? Half of the more stay put as a cry. Half of the creed get good as a lie. Half of the you, half
semi belief. Half of the more stay put as a crime. Half of the seed, some I believe.
Thanks, guys. What can I talk about? Dice, you know how to do this way better than I do. I don't know how people stream for so long. What can I tell you? I'm originally from Hong Kong, for those of you who don't know. And my mom still lives there. I haven't seen her in a number of years. She hasn't gotten vaccinated because it's a slightly different culture in Hong Kong when it comes to vaccinations. I'm not sure if they have a choice in what to pick when it comes to the vaccine. But they don't get the ones that we get. And so there's a lot of fear of that blood clot thing that happened. And so she wants to get it, but she's waiting. So she kind of hangs out at home anyway. And so I think she's okay. And the numbers are very different there than here. There really aren't that many cases at all at this point, and so it's not too bad. But in order to see her, she ought to get vaccinated. So who knows? Who knows what happens? Thank you, Joe. She is a wonderful painter. And you know how I don't know, it's an Asian family thing where it's hot. I have a hard time talking to my mom, where she's not necessarily a very emotional person, and so it's hard to carry a full emotional conversation with her about her creativity. But I've had altogether one conversation with her about her painting, about how she goes about her process, and I basically made her start a painting for me and talk me through her thoughts, what she's seeing, what she needs to know, and what can remain a mystery until she finishes, and that she kind of discovers as she paints, basically. So what she does is she goes and she likes to travel into mainland China, go see the mountains and the fog, a little skirt around the mountain, the rocks shapes, trees shapes, species, flowers, takes pictures, remembers everything, comes home and creates a landscape of her own imagination, basically. She doesn't really go by photos. The photos are for her to learn the angles of rocks and placements of trees, where to place the aesthetics of mainland China landscapes. Anyway, so she's talking me through this process, and it's deeply abstract. And that was when I realized, I learned how to write songs from her. It's just amazing what gets passed on, what you think it's yours, that you've earned, that really isn't. It was never yours necessarily to begin with. It's yours to keep and use now, but some of these things were given to you, and that is I believe that this music that I write, the album that has been doing well, that is a gift, and I have to continue to be that vessel, the vessel. something I can talk about. So there's an announcement has been made outside of music. I do VO and voiceovers. I mean, and some not right now. Like this, I'm like scratchy as fuck right now. I don't know why. I'm tired. But I do arranging. I write for musicals, and I'm an actor and all that stuff. We just have to wear so many hats in this industry. But outside of that, I'm talking like this. I'm also in theater, and there's a show called Cambodian Rock Band that has made the announcement of that they're gonna go on tour, and I have no idea what's going on. I think I'm a part of that. I don't know if I'm a part of that. I know nothing about what's happening with the dates. I don't know where it's going. I just know that they think that they're going somewhere. But me in it or not, it's a show that you should see if it comes near you, is all I'm saying. It's a wonderful show that I was very lucky to be a part of. And I hope you get to see it in your part of the country. It's supposed to go on a national tour with some schedule. I don't know. And if I'm there, I'll let you know. But I don't know. But what I am hoping is that if I do get to go there, I will book some shows to play my own stuff in those cities. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then you can come to that, right? Okay, cool. So, I don't know what song that was. That was a cool song, though. You guys are so funny. Okay, so I'll show you my, that's a cool thing. I'll show you my rig. I'm gonna move this. So this is my music room. Basically, the reason why I make so many mistakes is because what you're seeing is not my keyboard. You're like, where's my keyboard? So this is my setup. It's janky as fuck. As you can see, this is a almond milk. I'm just propping it up so that it can catch more of the room. Cool. Awesome. My laptop. I have a mic up here that is my kind of a Zoom mic. It's always out, and it just sits and lives over here. And this is my Ableton controller. I'm doing, so here, I can't see. So when I turn that on, that's my singing voice, and I turn that off, that's my talking voice. Here are my chords, and the keyboard is under my table. You see that? So when I'm playing, I have to like look to know where I'm going. It's not the best setup, but I did this so that like I can have some height. And this is a tall desk, so I could stand and work. Cool. I have my keyboard things, another keyboard over there. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here, but this is my interface. One interface, I have another interface up here. All my chords. Here's my iRig, this thing that streams. And then I have just random notes. I have my bowl of cereal that I finished, my tea that I'm still drinking, plants that have died. Where? Yeah, that. Super shriveled. Clock that doesn't work because I haven't whined in a while. My boyfriend from 1923. And my ticket citation letter that I need to pay for. Crap. Yeah. And I've got my other keyboard, and this, you see that thing? This tree over here? Sorry, this is janky as fuck. This tree, that's my cupcake tree. I'm gonna wipe that down. It just came in the mail. That's what I'm using for the wedding, to house my cupcakes. Yep. Cereal, honey nut Cheerios, but like the Sprouts brand. the regular super popular brand. And Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. Okay. Okay. So that's my gear. That's why I'm like trying to see where I'm playing. Very difficult. My favorite part is my almond milk box. I'm so cheap. I have no need to buy things. So, I'll do, I think, one more. And I'm gonna go get some food and take my night easy because I've had had a big couple days of filming at late at night. And I wrote a list of people that I've played with at Lestats. And this is not the full list. This is just the last two minutes before I went live, and I was like, these are the people. So I've played there. I think I first played there with Jason Yamaoka, with whom I was in a little duo called Jason and Jane, and we had some music out back then. And then I started playing, opening for folks, playing with YouTube artists who got really big on YouTube. My old producer Aaron Bowen, Kate Earl, AJ Raphael, Kina Granis, Melissa Polinar, Gabe Bondoc, Gregory Page, Greg Friedman, Jim Bianco, Lindsay Young, Bobby Cressy, Chris Hoffey, Tori Kelly. Yeah, Tori Kelly was there with AJ. And she blew everybody's minds. Steve Ellington. And I can think of so many that I can't even list everybody. And every single one of these gigs, close to everything, I would say 95% of these, Louis was the sound guy for them. He is there all the time. He is the living, breathing soul of that space. And if you get to see this, Lou, love you. And sending you all of my love. And I want to come to San Diego and visit you. Okay? And you can vote for the album Her. And Best Pop album. Okay. Should I do Barcelona? I'm always going to end with Barcelona these days. Or should I do Pigeon Woman? Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I'll do Barcelona. I don't want to. Mikey, do I want to do Pigeon? Okay, maybe I'll do Pigeon. I don't know if I remember it though. Oh my god. I feel like a dork right now. Derp. Okay, Pigeon Woman. Shit. Oof. Okay, good luck, everybody. What? What should I do? Okay, I'm gonna do Pigeon Woman. Oh, there's a little bit of it. Okay, fuck, I'll do both. What do we celebrate? Sorry, Tim. What are we celebrating today on your so-called smile? Put your hands together, for your lips are burning fast. You're giving pigeons crumbs of love every day you pay. Fresh food, meek and old, 'cause their tails are sagging low. Have you ever craved an earthquake, so the hills are alive and gold? Have you ever wished for thunder, so your screams don't seem alone? How do you breathe underneath it all? How do you take the fall on your knees alone? Listen now, the boys are singing. for you. It's actually possible that I mash up. That's so hard because there's a track. Ooh! So maybe you should die today just so you can taste your river-headed tail, St. Joseph, patterns of your legs. Supposed to be your own ears, supposed to be your heart. Walk through my door now, and you're never looking back. You say you follow my love, so he's got the easy anchors. Pigeons never follow the one without the bread. How do you breathe underneath it all? How do you take the fall on your knees alone? Listen now, the boys are singing hallelujah. Listen now, they're singing hallelujah for you. Well, yikes. It's been a while. For you. Oof. I'm sweating balls. I'm so embarrassed. I just forgot my own songs. How embarrassing is that? It's so weird. I used to play that every show. I play that so many hundreds of times. It's crazy. Honey and sugar, like mere bread and water, it's all I knew. Dreaming the sweet on you soon someday when I had no clue. Corner me against the wall, let them hear these empty halls. Cutting wish to watch your eyes steal me through your years to spy. I'll be waiting in Barcelona. Play like a child, he said always remember the maids I knew. Somewhere between truth and dare is just good faith and follow through. Push me up against your mind, let me hear the things you find. Peel the curtain, call the light, promise you drink every wine. I'll be waiting in Barcelona. I'll be dreaming behind the window, just waiting in Barcelona. I'll be dreaming, dreaming. Eyes on the wall, this crack on my cheek. Tick-tock is a dream. Bare-breasted and weightless, fine circles. Asleep till you see. Empty me, please. There's a burning vineyard. Stripped all that I got. Hold me a dream in your head and your memory. I'll be waiting in Barcelona. I'll be dreaming behind the scene, just waiting in Barcelona. I'll be a All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to me practice. My goal is that perhaps by the end of June or so, when I do all of these songs, I'm just going to keep repeating songs and adding new songs that I will get better used to it so that I can, when I'm live, I'll be ready for you. Cool? And I don't know if you guys are buying tickets to shows yet, but my highlight of the day is I bought tickets to see James Blake and the LA Phil, which I'm very excited about. And I bought tickets to, I think, one of the classical nights that's playing Tchaikovsky and Rachmaninoff Symphony, something or another. I don't know what they are. I don't know my classical stuff. And then I bought tickets to Herbie Hancock, who is someone that you just never know what he's going to do because he can do so many things. So it was such a variation of sounds from electric synthy stuff to just him on the piano, on him on the P. Okay, whatever that means, great. And so look out for, festivals and tickets and follow the rules. Don't forget to bring your vaccination card, that's what's required. Next week, a wedding? Next week is the wedding? Yes, next week is the wedding that I'm baking for, and so I need to actually practice piping. Practice piping frosting so that I can do the wedding with gusto and confidence. Okay? Okay. I say goodbye with Russian and offend all the Russians that are in the audience. And I will see you Tuesday. You go off and have a good weekend. Go eat tacos and some nachos. And I'll see you Tuesday. Be there or be very scared. Okay? I see you soon. Thanks, you guys. Mwah. Mwah. Vote. This and the doggy. This one. This side. Over here. Hello. Okay. Bye. 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 I feel like I'm spent. Bye. 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 Bye.